Okay. So using different programming languages, we write code. Why do we write code? Basically, to process data. First of all, we capture data from some source, then that data we process. Data, whatever you capture, may be keying in, that means you may enter using keyboard, or you may be getting data from external sources, like from a web service you get, or you may have a predefined file. So from that file, you may take data. So when you take data like that, with the help of program, you process it. Processing meaning is whatever data you have, data basically is incomplete. It does not have full information. So that particular data you process. When you process the data, you get information. Data is something like which is not complete, which is not meaningful. But when you process data, it is going to be meaningful information. Something like in a school, an exam is conducted. In a school, an exam is conducted. After conducting the exam, so from different teachers conduct different exams. All the marks are, together compiled and kept in one file. When you look at that particular file, you find only the student name or student ID followed by different marks in different subjects. There is no result given. So this data can be called as here incomplete data, because by looking at that we cannot come to any conclusion. Reason for for getting passed in the exam, sometimes the criteria may be 40 marks or sometimes 50 marks, sometimes 60 marks, depending on the organization. Normally the criteria is. Simply by looking at those marks, we cannot come to any conclusion. Such data is called as incomplete data. Such data we can say as incomplete data. Or similarly, you take some temporary employees in the organization, or employees in the organization in general you take. So how many days the employees attended, how many hours they worked on each and every day. If that information is simply available to you, you cannot, the finance department cannot be paying the salaries for them. So in such case, there should be calculation. So how much amount has to be paid to each and every employee, how much tax has to be deducted. If they are clearly written, in such cases, they can take certain decision. So simply if you collect data, it's called as incomplete information. That's why we call it as data. But when we process the data, we get information. So using programs, normally what we do, we process data. So once you process data, again you get one more set of data. Using existing data, you are processing, you get new set of data. That means you are deriving new data. So such data where we are going to have permanently. As long as program is running, it may be in the memory, but once you quit from program, what happens? It is going to be lost totally. Once you switch off computer, whatever data you processed, it's going to be totally not available to you. So because it is going to be totally removed from memory. In such cases, you need to save them permanently. Persistence is required there. But where do you make it persisting? So how do we persist it? Persistence can be done using actually flat files, or they can be XML files, or they can be simple text files, or we can take tools like RDBMS, SQL Server, or Oracle, or MySQL. Similarly, you may be using NoSQL DBs, JSON-based data. So these are the different types of formats. Using them, we can be saving data. Ultimately, data has to be saved for future use. So where are you going to save that data? They can be databases, or they can be flat files, they can be XML files. You have different types of strategies for saving data. Different types of file formats are available. So one such format is going to be the relational database management system. Using that, they can be organizing data in the form of the databases, in the form of tables, in the form of indexes. For accessing data very quickly, they use indexes. So like this, database is going to be maintained. Database is basically collection of data. Collection of data is called as database. So it may be flat files, it can be XML files, it can be user-defined own format, or it can be existing format, something like Oracle, SQL Server. All of them can be called as databases. So in that, the popular database organization, the database management system is RDBMS. You have different types of database management systems, like network database management system, hierarchical we have, relational we have, flat file we have, JSON based we have, XML based we have. All these are going to be different types of organizing databases. RDBMS is one such thing, relational database management system. It's very simple. At the same time, it's very popular. So SQL Server is one such database management system. You can organize data in the form of tables, in the form of indexes. So to retrieve data, you can be using different mechanisms. With the help of that, you can retrieve data. So here SQL Server is going to be, taught to you. Then along with the SQL Server, we do with the analysis of data. See, simply if you collect data, that's not enough. And as far as database are concerned, for day-to-day operations, we use one kind of database. For taking business decisions, we use another kind of databases. One is called as OLTP, other one is OLAP. OLTP stands for Online Transaction Processing, OLAP stands for Online Analytical Processing. OLTP is basically called as operational databases. For day-to-day operations, we use OLTP. Suppose you have a retail outlet. In the retail outlet, for day-to-day management of data, normally you use databases, SQL Server database. And these are what exactly? They are time variant. From time to time, data can be changing in these databases. Something like, for example, you have an organization, you issue purchase orders. When you give purchase order to vendor, whenever you issue the purchase order status is going to be pending. But after a few days, the vendor is going to be supplying you items. Then in that case, what the status can be complete. So our process or whatever flag you want to use, you can use in that. So this way, what is happening from time to time, data is actually the data status is getting changed. So this is called as basically time variant. So from time to time, data is going to be getting changed. So once that is processed, no longer we require the data. Such data we can be moving into historical databases, that is called as OLTP. So once we accumulate data, historical data, for certain amount of time, say once for every 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So in the future, to improve the business, based on the past data, we can take decisions. That you do with the help of the analysis services. That is SSAS we say, SQL Server Analysis Services. That comes under business intelligence. Business intelligence is nothing but collecting data, processing data, and coming into some conclusions. That means you can analyze data. So based on the analysis, you can be taking better decisions. So with the help of that, business can be improving. So that is basically business intelligence. You need to collect data from various sources, different sources, and you need to organize them into data warehouse. So once you put in the data warehouse, from there you can be querying it in the form of cubes. So when you query, you can be deriving different results from that. Based on those results, you can be taking decisions. So that is basically business intelligence. We call it as here MSBI. So like MSBI, there are different tools. Oracle Business Intelligence is available. There are third-party tools also. Even with the help of that, you can be doing the analysis. So therefore, SQL Server supports not only RDBMS. Apart from that, it supports actually ETL operations, extraction, transformational loading. Data may be available in different sources. From different sources, you take data. See, as I am saying, SQL Server is only RDBMS. In the form of tables only, you are going to manage data. But data need not be always in the form of the SQL Server RDBMS only. It can be in other databases like other RDBMS systems, or it can be like flat files, like XML files. It can be from any source. You can take data, you can actually translate it into meaningful data. That means cleaning data, cleansing data, we say it. So once we clean data, the clean data which you can use, you can put into data warehouse. Once you put in the data warehouse, from there you can be retrieving data based on the dimensions. Dimension is nothing but a category, we say. Dimensions and facts we use. Facts are basically measures. They are going to be quantity, numeric quantities. Whereas dimensions are going to be subject. For example, you take sales of something like Walmart. In the case of Walmart, their stores are spread across the country, even across the globe. So, for example, you take USA, in different cities, in different states and different cities, you find Walmart stores. So, whenever you take a town, in that town, how it was performing, how the sales were, you can analyze. Similarly, you take a product in that particular store, how it was being sold, you can find out. Similarly, you take a customer, how many times the customer is coming frequently to the store, you can analyze there. So based on that analysis, the decision support people, we call it as DSS people, they can be taking better decisions. With the help of that, business can be improving. So to analyze the past data, we can use these MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. And before you do with the SSAS, you need to collect data from different sources. So you have data in different sources. From there, you need to pull data, you have to put into warehouse. Then after that, you can analyze. Once you analyze data, you are getting actually information. So technically you are analyzing that, but the person who is actually head, say something like CEO or the directors, they cannot run all these tools. You need to convert them into some kind of pictorial information. It can be chart, it can be dashboard, or it can be some kind of report. So for that purpose, you can be using the reporting services. So these type of applications we use with the SQL Server. So SQL Server basically contains four components. One is DBMS engine, database management system engine, or DB engine we say. Second thing is ETL, extraction, transformation, and loading. The other one is analysis services. One more thing is going to be reporting services. So with the help of these four, you can be working with the SQL Server. These days, they are very much in demand. Along with that, we need to know a little bit about the C# coding, C# or VB.NET coding, because when you work with the Microsoft Business Intelligence, you need to use the coding. The coding is important in that sometimes you use script components, you use the C# code or VB.NET code. In whatever you are proficient, you have to have little knowledge of the C# coding. If you have advantage. Without that also you can manage, but sometimes you need to run the script components. So at that time, it will be useful. So here you first of all you work with the SQL Server. So in that you'll be learning actually what is RDBMS, what are normal forms. Then after that, how to create tables. Then similarly how to create views, how to create overall database objects, how to use them. You learn, and here you learn SQL, structured query language. So structured query language is a special type of language to interact with the RDBMS. Just to interact with RDBMS, we use SQL. SQL stands for structured query language. Using that, we can be querying data. So in that, again, you have dialects. I mean, sub-languages we say. So they can be like DML, DCL. Then similarly, you have DDL, then DQL, and one more thing is TCL. These you are going to be learning. And apart from that, few topics related to administration of database. How to administer databases, how to create users, how to create logins. Okay, so these things, how to analyze SQL Server, how it is performing, you can find out. That's called profiling basically. So these things you can be learning in this. So depending on your interest, and depending on your how much hard work you do, so based on that you can actually you can become proficient in this. So these things will be covered in the SQL Server, Niveta.
Yeah, I kind of get it actually.
What, Niveta?
I kind of get it.
Okay. So overall, this is going to be totally related to RDBMS. So even little programming we have in this is called as TSQL. TSQL stands for transaction SQL, that is. With the help of that, you interact with the SQL Server database. To interact with SQL Server database, you require some kind of programming language that is called as here TSQL. When you want to work with Oracle, you use PLSQL. Using PLSQL, you interact with the Oracle database. So here we use TSQL to interact with the SQL Server database. So these will be taught to you systematically. So if you work hard, then definitely it will be useful to you.
Okay.
So for this purpose, you need to have the SQL Server database. You need to download SQL Server database, that is SQL Server 2014. This is enterprise trial version or evaluation version.
I can't view your screen actually.
I've shared screen.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you sent me a message. I got it.
No, I have shared my screen. It is just SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio you have. So SQL Server 2004 Enterprise Evaluation you need to download. And apart from that, you need to download SSDT_BI. This is the tool you need to download. For Visual Studio 2013, you need to download.
Okay.
Even this one you need to download. These two tools you can download from Microsoft site, free of cost. You can download them, and further you need to be having a registered account with Microsoft. That is with Outlook or with a Hotmail. You need to have an account with them.
Okay, yeah, I have an Hotmail account.
Yes. Using Outlook or you can using Hotmail, you can download them. you can install. What is the OS you are using, Nivedha?
Windows.
Windows 8 or 7?
No, 10.
Windows 10. Fine.
Yeah.
So you can install in the Windows 10 once you download this. You need to download these two things. After that, you can be installing in the say in your computer. See, the very first video and the second video which I shared with you, you have installation instructions.
Okay.
How to install it, it is in that. By looking at that, we can install it. While installing, remember, you can do with the Windows authentication, you can do with the SQL Server authentication. There are two authentications.
Okay.
One is Windows authentication, other one
And
is
SQL?
SQL Server authentication. There are two authentications.
Okay.
SQL Server authentication. Okay, so I'm typing in the notepad. I think you are looking at this. This is in the notepad I'm typing it. One is Windows authentication, other one is SQL Server authentication.
Okay.
Whenever you go with Windows authentication, only in your system, whatever SQL Server database you install, it can be used. So outside the scope of the current computer where you are working, it can't be shared. But if you install with SQL Server authentication, even from a remote computer, your database can be accessed.
Okay.
So this is basically distributed, and Windows authentication with that, it's going to be pure local. Only in your system you can be working with that. So while installing, you need to choose whether you want to go with Windows authentication or you want to go with the mixed mode. It's called basically mixed mode.
Okay.
And after that, it will give you one user ID called as SA. SA is nothing but system admin. For system admin, you need to enter a password and you need to remember that password.
Okay.
So remember this point. So while installing, you can be choosing Windows authentication or you can choose SQL Server authentication. After that, you need to specify system admin. So system admin, you need not specify, automatically it comes there. You have to specify their user ID and password. That user ID and password you have to remember. Always you have to remember.
Okay.
But when you go with the Windows authentication, at that time, you need not type any user ID and password. Automatically, with whatever username and ID you logged into Windows in your computer, automatically that's taken. Suppose you started your computer and you are trying to install the SQL Server with Windows authentication. At that time, it will not ask you for any username or password. So automatically, with whatever name and with whatever user ID you logged into your computer, same is going to be getting applied in the case of Windows authentication.
Okay.
So Windows authentication, SQL Server authentication, there are two authentications you are going to use. These two authentications you use. So when you install, it is about actually 2.5 GB. When you install SQL Server, it's going to be about 2.5 GB and download ISO file.
Okay.
Download ISO distribution. ISO distribution you need to download.
Okay.
So ISO means you can prepare it for the disk. So it's ISO distribution you need to download. So once you download ISO, you need to unzip that with the help of the 7-zip. Even you can download one tool called as 7-zip. With the help of 7-zip, you can be, extracting it. When you extract, you can get these type of files. I show you in my computer how it is.
Okay.
So I show you in this. This is going to be the SQL Server. This is the file you are going to get, SQL Server 2014 X6 ENU. So whenever you download, it is going to be in the ISO format. You have in the ISO format, but when you extract it using the 7-zip, you get files like this. By clicking on this, you can be installing the SQL Server. Setup you have here. So this green color background, you have an arrow, so which is diagonally positioned. But when you run this particular thing, this can be getting installed. This is setup. It's about 70 KB. So when you click like an administrator, you need to log in, or else if you want to run this one, run as administrator. Using this, try to install the SQL Server.
Okay.
Understood this? First of all, you are going to get the say you get actually an ISO file. The ISO file you can unzip with the help of the 7-zip. Using
I get
you
it.
can be uninstalling. Normally what you do, as soon as file is downloaded, on the file only you try to click 2 times. Don't click like that. So first of all,
Okay.
file is downloaded. Once file is downloaded, open where the file is located. That folder you open where you have downloaded file. Then after that,
Okay.
right click on the file. Then do with the 7-zip there. Using 7-zip, you can be unzipping it. So using 7-zip,
Okay.
you can unzip. So then after that, you go into this concerned folder where exactly your SQL Server files are actually,
Extracted.
extracted. So go into
Extracted.
that
Yeah.
folder. Yes, in that folder, click on this particular thing 2 times, and whenever you try to open this file, try to run as an administrator, not like a normal user. Run as an administrator. Then with the help of that, try to install it. It takes some
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
It will be taking some time. It will be asking few questions. Before that, you go through the video, and in whatever video I have shared just now with you. So in those videos, you
Yeah.
find the instructions. Just go through video and try to do the setup. It's possible. I mean, it's simple only. So just follow the video with the try to install it. So once installation
Okay.
is completed, you can be opening the SQL Server. Fine. Then
Okay.
similarly, you need to download one more file called as SSDTBI. I was saying that. So here I
Yeah.
have written the chart window, SSDTBI, even that exe file to download and try to install. So
Okay.
these two files, these two applications will help you in learning this SQL Server database development, administration, as well as business intelligence. The three things together you can do with that. After some time, I'll share few videos related to this C Sharp also. You can go through them. You can learn the basics of C Sharp. They'll be useful to you. But first of all, try to install the SQL Server. At the same time, try to install the MSBI.
Okay.
You need to follow some material also. I try to send you every day some material I'm planning to send. So if you go through the material also, it will be helpful to you. So those material, if you can go through much before our session, if you raise questions related to that material, then definitely very quickly within short time only, this course we can complete. Say for about a
Okay.
month we can finish.
Hello?
Yes. Yes, Nivas.
Yeah. Okay.
Nivas?
No, I thought I lost you.
No.
Yeah, Sridhar. Hello.
Yes, yes, Nivas.
So, Sridhar, can you share her like? I think we begin with installing the SQL Server video.
Yes, yes,
Thing,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So, I think you have already shared a video with her, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
So, Niveta, why don't you go through the video and work on installing tomorrow? So for
Okay.
tomorrow evening we will have a class. So if you have any doubts, let's say for the first half an hour we'll go through your doubts.
Okay.
Okay. So and rest of the hour and a half would be a class.
Okay, sure. And is it the same timings or?
Little bit earlier can we make?
Let's
Nivas, can we make little bit earlier? Is it possible?
what time?
Around 6:30 my time?
Meaning 6 o'clock our time.
Yes, yes. 6 p.m.
So that should be 9 EST.
For me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we do it at 6:30.
So, Niveta, the reason why we are sharing you the videos is we don't have much of a time, ample of time. So we wanna like do it with a fast track course, and it's like more of you drive the thing. So you should be the driving force. So whatever we ask you to work on to go through, please, go through it and also revert back to us if you have any doubts. So that makes us to complete, the training sooner and also get you a project. Because if I keep training you for 2 months, you'll not get a job in 2015 because it is
Okay.
all September, and if we go in a regular basis, like a regular pace, it would take by October end. So November would be Thanksgiving and December would be Christmas, New Year. So until January 15, there would be no recruitment thing. So that's why I want to complete,
Okay, yeah, I get it.
It's not that I complete sooner. You work, you work fast and try to learn the thing.
Yeah, I'll
Sorry,
go through this.
so it's
No,
not
I'll
that
go
I
through
complete. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go through it. I mean, I'll go through these videos by tomorrow, and if I have any doubts, I'll ask you. Yeah, I'll ask you. So I don't think
Sure.
that's an issue.
Now I share some other things also, some text also. I mean, some kind of files also I share with you. Just go through them. That would be
Yeah. Okay.
helpful to you in that.
Okay.
Okay.
So tomorrow at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. your time, Niveta. So
Yeah. Okay.
use the same link. So by tomorrow you should attend the class with SQL Server installed on your laptop. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
And also we will be asking you any questions with regards to SQL. I mean with regards to installation.
Okay.
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 All right.
Okay. Then that's it, right?
Okay. I'm restarting it. This recording. So this is going to be reporting services application we make now. So here you have these templates: analysis services, integration services, reporting services. From reporting services, reports can be generated either by using a wizard or by using a simple report server project. Instead of using wizard, we do manually everything. Go with the report server project. Try to give here some name. You can give a name for this. This is okay. Report SSRS. Input is not taking. Report project one only let it be, no problem, because it's not accepting some keyboard. It will accept in your computer, but here due to slow or I don't know, keyboard sometimes is not accepting keyboard values. So it is going to open for you the designer. So using designer, you do it. But report wizard is coming for this. We don't require report wizard. We don't require report wizard. So we just cancel the report wizard. First of all, let us try to create here data sets. We can create a data set here. So go with the data set. Shared data sets are already available with the two different applications, other applications like SSIS, whatever are available. We can use them here also. Go with this. Then try to here add. You can go with add. An existing item can be added in this. If any items are available, they can be added. So since no items are available, we cannot use anything here. Go with the shared data sets. Try to add a new data set. This we take from the AdventureWorks database. Response is slow. Yes, add followed by new item. Let me take a report from this. So before that, I need to choose data source. The name is going to be report1.rdl. I created this. Next, click on add here. It's going to show you, first of all, data source is required. Without data source, report cannot be created. So choose first data source. Data source 1 we are taking here. Let us try to change name for this. Or it can be same, no problem with that. We use the connection string. Click on this. As we know, we need to choose here some server name from this. So second one I use here, server name, choose, and here database also have to choose. It may take little time to populate. So AdventureWorks DW 2008 R2 we were choosing in this because this is perfect. Click on test connection. Connection succeeding in this. Click on OK here. So now again just a minute. RDS is available for us. So credentials we provided. Let us click on this. Edit also not required in this. Click on OK. Next thing here it is dataset. Data source 1.rds we created. Okay, this dataset is available for us. So go to the reports. In the reports, click on this reports. Then try to make a new report from this. Add new report. New item we make here in this. So first of all, here we go with the report in this. Let us try to add a report here in this. Data source 2 already we've taken. This one is taken, other one. Report we don't want to choose result. So the new item. Once again I came to this. Choose the report. Report1.rdl. So this is giving you some kind of interface. With the help of this interface, you can design the report. You can design the report with the help of this interface. And here, you can have inbuilt fields. Whatever fields are available in this, you can get them. So like this, it is executed time, language, page number, user ID, total pages. All of they can be kept. On the template, we can put. Now let me put here page number. Since there is no data, right now we cannot use. So come with the data sets. Add data set. Data set 1. Fields. Give me a second. Okay. Options. Fields, let us take. Click on add here. Query field. Cancel this one here. Go with the data sources, add data source. Data source one we have taken, connection string also, edit. Then here server name once again we choose. Data is not copied into that. Adventure Works 2012. Then click on this advanced year. Okay, fine. Click on OK. Here also it is going to be OK. We create this one. Now when you come into data sets, add data set. This is going to be data set 1. Click on OK. Data source. Okay. So we have done, I think. Let me delete first of all this. Data source is fine. So from using data source, we can be selecting data. Now go with the query designer. Whatever fields are required, we need to choose from that. So using query designer, here we choose. First of all, data source we need to create. Using data source, we can be creating data set. Data source basically gets connected to SQL Server, and in that it can be selecting the appropriate database. But as far as here data set is concerned, only we can choose few tables from this. All the tables we may not require. Whatever tables are required, that you can choose into data set here. Data source, data set we have. Just like connection, similarly in the connection and views, in the same manner this is going to be. With the help of data source, we get connected to SQL Server instance and followed by appropriate database. And data set is going to be containing from that particular database whatever tables you want to choose. You can choose here the required tables. Click on this, then choose the table name. Whatever table you want to choose, you can choose from this. I use here dim customer. Just I use customer, and for customer, take it. Click on add. So I close this here. Whatever we would like to take for customer, that can be taken. Title we use here. Then other thing like first name, middle name, last name we choose. Okay, and this much is given. We need to find out even sales also, how much it is. Go with this. Then here from the fact internet sales, try to choose sales quantity, how much it is. You can select here fact internet sales. Click on add this here. So close this one. So in this we'll be choosing from here, we choose the amount, how much amount it is, we try to retrieve from this. We choose this as here sales amount as well as tax amount. Both can be used. Now here click on OK. You are going to take like this data, cross join this is number of rows you are going to get in this. Click on yes like this. So this stays actually like inner join, then followed by this build version probably, okay, let it be, no problem. Click on OK in this. So some query is created for us, click on OK. Now come to the reports. Click on reports, add a new item. This is a report, report1.rdl only this is. Add here. Now go to the data sets. So existing data set we can use. Okay, use a shared data set. Data set 1 is available. Click on OK here. Now these columns we have selected from there. Let us try to copy these columns. Title, first name, middle name, last name, sales amount, and tax amount. So this we need to take in this. Go to toolbox. From toolbox, different tools are available. Those tools we can drag and drop here. Take the table, a tabular report we can be getting with the help of this. Take a tabular report, then try to make in this. Increase like this. Here also we can increase. Now here try to put some names for this. First name, then this is going to be here. Middle name, last name we can choose. Let us decrease the size of it. Decrease size of it. To the right of this, we can add more columns. This can be insert column to the right because more columns we need to accommodate. Click on this. Now you can choose one more column. We have taken first name, middle name, last name, sales amount. Let us take in this. So sales amount like this. These are coming. This is going to be. Let me
Hello, sir.
move it down. Yes. Yes, Shweta.
Sir, now you are generating report from SSAS or SSMS, sir?
This is for SQL, from SQL Server.
Okay.
SQL Server, we have a table called as fact internet sales. From there we are generating it.
Yes.
So next thing here, I want to use some page number in this. I want to use actually page number. Let me take total pages. How many? I just want to take a text box. In the text box, I try to add this. First of all, go to toolbox. I put a text box in this. To the text box, I can be attaching it. So here, page number, I can take properties. Yes, what is available for us? Okay. Page number, trying to put in this text box. So this is a report we made here. You can see a preview of this now. This report is going to contain the first name, middle name, last name, and sales amount. Let me go to preview and let me see the preview in this. It takes some time and generates a preview. Let's come back to design model. Report 1 is invalid. Already give that name, probably it's something else. Let us rename this. Try to make this as report 100. And it's not accepting. Fine. So I think with this, let me remove your page number. Delete it. Fine. Save after this. Okay. Now it is processing here, giving a message loading. So amount is shown like this. Even this can be converted into some kind of PDF file also. If you would like to convert into PDF file, it can be converted into PDF file here. Different types of file formats into that you can convert. A PDF file can be made. Suppose I want to make some PDF file, this I can make. Similarly, this page has to be preparing because lots of data is in that. Due to that, it takes time. So it can generate for us PDF and you get the PDF in that. Okay, so this can be saved as a PDF file for us. On the desktop, we can save this report1.pdf. In the PDF file, we can see the data. So automatically from here, the required PDF is getting generated. This feature we have here, report1.pdf. If you look at this, the file size is going to be in MBs. It is actually about 6.96 MB because a lot of data is in that. So here it is creating for us required report. Required report is created for us. We could see the report in that. Like a PDF file is available. Even here also you can see. But whatever is created like this, ultimately it should be deployed into report server. It should be deployable. So people should be in a position to see that. Further purpose, we need to configure first of all the reporting services. So we go into configuration manager. Here SQL Server configuration manager. There we need to configure first. SQL Server 2014. In this we have one configuration manager under configuration tools. Like an admin, we start it. When we come into this, Shweta, I think not this one. It is what exactly? What is the tool we use for configuring the report server? Not this tool. So this is going to be report services. Reporting services configuration tool is required. This is
Yes, sir, we need to open SSMS.
no,
SQL
not
Server query.
no. This is from the here only. That is we use it SQL Server 2014. I think in
Yes,
this
sir.
we have a different tool, reporting services configuration, configuration tools. In this we find it. This is the tool, last tool. It is using this we need to configure. Reporting services configuration is different from the normal configuration. It's not service configuration, but reports configuration overall. This is so server name is this, and then after that we need to specify instance. What instance it is? Server name we need to specify, followed by instance name. Connect it. Then followed by service account, normal service account only, that is no issue with that. Built-in account this is. So SQL Server 2014 we have taken. If you want to change, you can change other account also in this. It can be local system or local service. You can take it as local system, like local system. Let us run this. Next thing here we can do with the web service URL. So web service URL is going to be this is here. IP address is not required. Virtual directory we have taken report server. Report server is a virtual directory. So here these will be saved. The next thing is report manager URL, where your reports are going to be kept. This is here. shaman-pc/reports. So here the reports are going to be maintained for us. Then execution account. Okay, so email settings. These are all available for us. SMTP we don't have here. Like this, these are going to be managed for us. Web service URL is going to be here. This is the web service URL. Report server specified like this. Now click on exit. We haven't modified anything. Let us click on exit here. Here in this, we need to now go with deploying this particular thing. So if you deploy this into server, what happens in this? It was asking for actually some kind of permissions. Last time when I tried, target server URL is required. This is properties here in this. It is not actually target URL. This has to be report server slash reports. Now let me upload this. Okay. Deploy this. Once again, let us see reporting service how to configure that. Here it is, SQL Server configuration manager. Not this. It's not reporting services. Okay. I need to go into SQL Server 2014. Then in this, we have a configuration tools. In this, we need to specify. Click on this again. This is correct for us. Web service URL, we have taken it as report server virtual directory, database, database fine, that is report manager URL we have used here. So URL is going to be reports, like this we kept it. Put advanced in this. Slow this is a little bit. This is all fine. Post header, everything is fine. So this is reports URL is going to be virtual directory we have taken. So reports we have in this. Okay. From here we exit. Or if we come into this report one project properties. Virtual directory we take this. Click on OK. And here try to deploy this. Report server configured properly by it says report server could not be found. permissions are not there. So due to permission problem, it's not doing. Though I have logged in like administrator, we solve this problem, but this is going to be what exactly preview. We have a preview like this. Ultimately, we should move into the report server. With proper permissions, we can move into report server. So we need to configure with the help of the report server wizard. But before that, let us try to look into the page number. Similarly, the user ID. Let us try to put those things also. Coming to design here, in the design, those things can be set. Here we have taken a table. In the table, we are choosing different fields. According to that, it's coming in the preview we are getting. That means report is getting generated. But ultimately, we need to deploy that into server. Okay, so for server, I require certain permissions. I should be like an admin only. In that case, I can do. I have logged in like normal Windows user. It's not allowing. This problem we faced even. Have you solved this problem, Shweta, yourself? I think you had this
Sir,
problem
you told
also.
me this is the first time.
No, no. Last time we worked with reports, if you recall. So on that day, uh, we were trying to generate report. We were trying to put into, say, server. It was giving some problem to you at that time also. Some authentication problem it was giving. Was it solved?
Yes, sir. In the next day, you didn't say anything, sir, about that.
Okay. So with other principle, fine. No, but have you tried to solve that problem? Have you tried? Did you put any effort for that?
Yes, sir.
So when you try to when you click on the link in the bottom when you get link, it's opening in the browser, but it's asking for user ID and password. Correct?
Yes, sir. It's not open browser, sir. Before to that only, it was asking some ID and the password.
Yes, yes, yes. No, it's opening in the browser, but once you give the user ID and password, the report will be fully prepared. Report will be coming. Some authorization problem I solve in my system. Then I tell you because like a normal window user, I have come there. It's giving some problem. So I should be logging like admin then in that case, and the system is running slow, too slow actually. Wherever I am showing you reports, it's running too slow. Okay, so here one other thing is going to be we need to show some the page number. Similarly, the other things also we have to show in this. Let us try to show the page number in that. Page number, the user ID, let us try to put because they are also required very much. You have built-in fields. So you have built-in fields. With the help of the built-in fields, they can be shown. We can show with the help of the built-in fields in that. So here I can drag and drop a text box. I have here from the toolbox I can choose text box I can put there. This is for the page number want to use. Like to use for the page number here. For this now I can open the properties. Right click on this text box properties here. Or else I can just choose the expression. Using expression also I can be setting it. So here when I move over this one, right click on this and go with the expression. With expression also I can be setting values. So the expression I can use built-in fields in this. Whatever field I want to choose, I can choose from that. This is a page number. We can choose a page number in that. In that page number can be coming up for us. It can show you the page number. It can show page number for us on the top. Whenever you go with the report, this can be showing for us the page number. So let me go into preview and see. ఒకసారి లోపలండి ప్లీజ్. అంజయ్ గారు లోపలండి. చెప్పండి ప్లీజ్, రండి రండి రండి, కూర్చోండి. అంటే ఏం కావాలి చెప్పండి.
ఏం లేదు, మన గోవిందరాజు నుంచి వచ్చిన చెక్కులు సరే నాకు
ఆ,
మన ఇంటి తాలూకా
అవును
లోన్ వచ్చింది కదా.
అవును.
అయితే ఏమైందంటే అన్ని ఒకే రాయాలి.
ఆ,
చేసిన తర్వాత ఏంటంటే ఇక గోవిందరాజు ఇచ్చాడు కాబట్టి ఆ షెడ్యూల్ కూడా మనం ఈ షెడ్యూల్ నుంచి వచ్చిన బాబుతో చూపించాల్సి వచ్చింది అన్నాడు.
ఓకే.
2000 మనం లోన్ది ఆయన ఒక్కడి పేరు మీద వెళ్ళింది కదా,
ఎస్,
మన పేరు లేదు వెళ్ళేది మొన్న.
అదే.
అది ఎక్కడి నుంచి దొరికిందంటే గోవిందరాజు నుంచి కోఆపరేటివ్ బ్యాంక్ నుంచి వచ్చిన చెక్కులు.
ఓకే.
అది ఇట్లా చూపించాల్సి ఆ షెడ్యూల్ కూడా తీసుకున్నాడు అనమాట.
సేల్ డీడ్ కావాలా?
షెడ్యూల్ జిరాక్స్.
ఓకే. మరి ఒక అట్లా 11 గంటలకు తీసుకుందాం. 12 గంటలకు రండి ప్లీజ్.
12 తర్వాత వస్తాయి.
అది.
చెప్పాక వచ్చానమాట.
ఓకే.
మన రెండు అనమాట, మేము పొందాను, మీరు తీసుకుంది.
మీరు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నది? ఎవరు?
మీరు చావిపేటకి కొన్నాం కదా,
ఆ,
మీరు ఈ రెండు అంటే ఆ నుంచి కొన్న రేటు గవర్నమెంట్ రేటు మీద చూపెడతారు అనమాట.
ఓకే.
సేల్ మీరు మనం లోన్ ఎంత తీసుకున్నాము,
అవును.
లోన్ 30 లక్షలు తీసుకున్నాం కదా, దాని మీద ఏంటంటే మా లైన్ లెక్క నుంచి వాళ్ళకి మిగిలింది ఇది ఖర్చులు లైన్ చూసి ఆయన చేస్తాడు అనమాట.
12 గంటలకు మీకు చేస్తాను అది. సేల్ జిరాక్స్ ఇచ్చిస్తాను.
12 తర్వాత వస్తారు.
12 తర్వాత ప్లీజ్.
అవసరపడదు అనుకున్నాను.
ఫైన్.
మరి ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే గోవిందరాజు లాగే ఉన్నారు. ఆయన వెళ్ళి బ్యాంక్ కూడా తల కొట్టుకున్నారు, మాకు మంచి ఆయన చేసేవాడు ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చిందని. ఈ గోవిందరాజు కట్టి వెళ్ళింది.
పోతుంది మరి అదే. అంటే మీరు రాసి పెట్టుకోవాలి, చెక్స్ వచ్చినాయని కూడా ఏదైనా మీరు రాసి పెట్టుకోవాలి వెంటనే. అంటే ఏ టైంకి ఎవరైనా
మనకి ఏమో సార్ ఈ 5-6 కలిసి చేసేవాళ్ళు మీ చిన్న చిన్న వ్యాపారాలు. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చి స్టిక్ ఆ స్టిక్ ఈ రెండు కూడా డబ్బులు తెచ్చేయండి.
ఇన్కమ్ ట్యాక్స్ చాలా ఎక్కువ చేస్తున్నారు కదా
సిస్టమ్ ఇన్ని చిన్నగా కొట్టుకుంటారు. అన్ని లింకులు బ్యాంక్ కార్డు లింకులు అన్ని ఆయన కొంచెం డబ్బులు తెచ్చిపోయింది. ఆయన ఇదో మన ఇంటితో ఒకటి ఇంకో 2 షిఫ్ట్లు ఇచ్చాడు. 12-11 వచ్చింది. 2 గంటలకు ఆ 2 కొట్టేశాడు వాడు ఇన్కమ్ ట్యాక్స్. అది 2 యాడ్ చేసి లెక్క చెప్పు. 2 చెక్కులు 19 లక్షలు 2 చెక్కులు ఇచ్చాడు. డబ్బులు తెచ్చి డబ్బులు తెచ్చి ఈ కట్టి ఉండే కదా. నేనేదో నా స్టేట్ లేవు అసలు నాకు యాడ్ వచ్చింది. నేను కట్టలేకపోయింది. నేను కట్టి ఇళ్ళని తెచ్చుకున్నా. అందరు ఇచ్చాడు. అందరు ఇస్తే మనం ఆల్రెడీ స్టేట్ మెన్షన్ అయ్యాడు. స్టేట్ మెన్షన్ అయ్యాడు మంచిది.
No reports. I come into the generate and change anything. It's this kind of problem. Okay. This is coming fine. Okay, now come to incident design. So whenever we come to design here, we come to preview again. Yes. Understood the problem. Also the problem is open. Okay, this is project solution followed by request project one. Okay, once this comes up, we go with the preview. Okay, now let this page design. Preview. So when we close that window, the problem you get. The exe file should be running something or showing preview. Now take a text box. For this, we go with the expression. We can choose here a inbuilt field, like we can choose here page number. Let us put page number and try to preview this. This is text box. For this text box, expression. Okay. On the top, it should come logos.page number. Fine. Again, let's save this. Saving. Okay. Page header only we are using it. Fine. Is it not page header? It's definitely page header only. delete this. Go to toolbox. I don't have anything like header or footer. Sub-report image list, text box, line. This is going to be page header. This is insert page header. Okay. Similarly, here we got this insert page footer also. Page footer. In the page header, let us put current page. In the page footer, let us take how many are required. Now this is going to be expression. Total pages, overall total pages. Okay, try to now go with the preview. Showing like this one. Then similarly, as you come down the bottom, you can show 1373 pages. Further, they can be formatted well. You can keep proper message also in that. So page, you can show those things. Current page, something like that. It can be formatted, can be shown in that. Come to design here. In this expression, do like this. Click on this. Go to expression. Here we set it as global page number, that is fine. After equal, it is here. In double quotes, put current page. In the double quotes, we put current page, followed by here using ampersand, set it. Click on this, it can show you current page number. Go with the preview. It's going to regenerate for us. It gives us current page. When you click on this, it gives current page 2, current page 3. Like this, it can show. In the bottom also, it can be embedded. Here it is total pages. You can put like that. This is going to be total pages. Total pages. Overall total pages we have. Double quotes. Take this total pages. Ampersand. and like this. This way you can take it. Then click on overall total pages. We have like this. Then here save this. Then go with the preview. Good RAM is required. Very good processing speed is required for this. Otherwise, they don't work. Something like 8 GB RAM if we have, it is possible. Total page is showing for us 1373 total pages showing like this. There are a number of inbuilt fields available in this. You can experiment with them. If you come to design, here you have so many inbuilt fields. Toolbox, if you take here, built-in fields available, execution time, language, even user ID, who is the user, that also can be printed in this. So you can take it and you can even print the username. Who generated the report also can be kept here. So drag and drop a text box in this again. Try to put the current username. Here you can take it. Once this is complete. Same more that is. Expression. In built-in fields, you can take here the page not page number, user ID. So here you need to select 2 times. It will be coming on the top. Otherwise, it will not come. If it does not come here, there is no use with that. Current user ID. With this, we try to make it. Click on OK. Save this. Try to preview. It's saying like this here. Current user ID is. So it's showing you in this manner. Current user ID is going to be this one. Showing this current user ID for us. So this can be report like this. You can increase the width of this. When you increase width, it can be accommodating properly. When you increase width, another one has come on top of that. This can be deleted. Increase size like this. Everything will be properly accommodated now in such cases. So it's showing you with better fashion now. Even font, different things can be changed for this. In a beautiful fashion, report can be made. You want to use a different font for this. Different font, different color. If you want to choose, you can choose. Proper pointer always required. Okay. Go with the not header, but with this text box properties we delete. Text box properties, and here border color, font we can choose different. Alignment we can use here. Fill color we can choose whatever color you would like to fill. You can fill with that color. Say some green color I require, so green I can put in this. Font also you can choose. At the time of font choosing only you can choose a color for this. Color can be something like this color we use. Font little bit bigger can be chosen. So you set this way different types of fonts. Look into preview, you can find it with that particular color. Yes to all. Okay. Showing like this, color is not looking nice, but Here you can change all these things with the help of the toolbox tools here. These are different types of tools. With the help of that you can do. You can go with the gauge, you can go with the chart. Chart also can be shown here. If you want to build some chart, you can do. You can embed an image, you can do some sub-report, you can have a data bar. So all these are possible in this. You can have some indication from the SSAs. You can take such things and you can embed here. These different types of things you can show on the report. You can put all those things on the report. So this is what a sample report we made like this. But here my system is actually running very slow due to that some irritation we are getting here. So it's running very slow. If some of your systems, if they have good speed, quickly I can show all these things. They can be working well also. But none of you are supporting. Then how do you practice? If you don't support, how do you practice those things? Next report, let me take and try to show you one more report. Add here, new item. Then this can be another report. One more report I take, report2.rdl, click on add. So once we create report here, this time I want to go with some other database. Take this one. So this is going to be new data source. I can choose a different data source here. Type is going to be in this. It can be different types of database. Okay, so try to choose actually analysis services, data, connection string I should edit. This server name is here. We can change analysis service only. Okay. Server name is what exactly? Server name. Let me stop. Let me once open that and show you. Cancel this one here. From there I can choose a connection string. That would be better. Okay. So this is health services project solution followed by SSAs 2 I take, SSAs 1, SSAs 1 I can take, SSAs 1 I open, not cube, I don't want to open any cube. Yes. This is going to be connection string. What's the connection string for the cube? Okay.
Hello,
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Sridhar,
Yes.
than join ayyada?
Yes, Mahesh.
Yeah.
Mahesh రాలేదు ఇంకా
ఎన్ని గంటల క్లాసు మహేష్ క్లాసు?
ఇప్పుడు 9:30 ఉంది.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
Does not take me. I don't know what's the reason. Not taking any input. This. Not accepting input at all. So very slow, very slow. Right. The data source that I'm adding this. This is analysis services. It's not neither it's accepting here nor it's accepting there. Server thing is connect and wants it. Not accepting local host. Capture computation.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Shweta. It's not accepting. Text is
This time
not.
you're signing.
What's happening?
No, sir. This time you're signing in as a SQL Server authentication, sir.
This one I'm doing with the Windows authentication. No, no, it's not accepting first of all keyboard
Sir,
input. It is not taking keyboard input, I am saying. Very,
but
very
just
slow.
sir,
Yes, Shweta?
no, sir. But just now is not the browser is not opening because of Windows authentication. You said no, sir.
No, that is different. I'm talking about here data source connection. Here data source authentication. When I try to choose here data source, not accepting anything. First of all, in my system, not accepting any slow, very, very running slow. It's not accepting input. What's the problem in this? Start task manager. Performance wise also if we see, performance is good, no issues with this performance. Why it does not accept? Performance is CPU is not busy. Sometimes it's going up to 88%. Why it does not accept first performance? This data source, if you take new data source one I am taking here. Go with the analysis services. Click on edit. Yes. Now this time I got this local host. Okay. Enter database name. You should populate now again. Can I have one? You have to do something? Computer. Just come back. Okay. Not changing anything. Local stack taking this is okay. Data where it is available. Cube. MSDA is available. Desktop. Then SDA. Okay, fine. That's some comes. SDA is okay. So SSAS2, SSAS1. Cube name is Cube1. And into this, can specify the location. Okay. Correction string is invalid. Okay, it will come into this point. SSAS1 slash Q1 dot Q. What is we got in this new data set. Use the query designer. The source one details. Connection string is not valid, it says. Use the current window user. I think this is not accepting input. It's not accepting input at all. Some is I think I don't know. This is server is totally useless. System is useless system. Unable to connect. I need to enter user ID and password. Okay, now this time it has got. Okay, password is going to be connection string is invalid. Doesn't accept. Let's see it now. It's accepting. This is also not accepting now. This is finishing that now does not come. It is location also. Connection string is invalid. Connection string is correct only. Advance it. Click on OK. Localhost. Initial catalog is fine. Server equal to let us take. Cube 1 dot cube location is also specific same thing. Then location is here only. Click on OK. Okay. We'll do tomorrow, please. Mahesh has come. Tomorrow. Mahesh, please stay on.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. This server is giving me a problem. Shweta, we do tomorrow. Please, I have to continue with Mahesh. Please log off. Task, you can do it. Okay, so what you do here, create one more package in this now. Create another package. This package you rename this. Main, you put package name as main. Current package you make as main package. Put it as main package. Yeah, main package. Then one more package you make it as sub package. Try to make other one as sub package. So main package and sub package, you have two packages in this now. You have two packages in this. You can be now what you can do exactly, you can be invoking sub package from the main package. So come to the first of all sub package, open the sub package. So in this sub package, try to create the package variable. Open that and see, you can declare parameters at the container level or at the package level. You have containers also in the bottom. A for loop container, for each loop container, sequence container. They have predefined workflow in them. So here you can use a new package. The new package is going to be having its own parameters in this. This is what exactly sub package. Right click on this and try to create here. Right click, not there. Right click in the somewhere in the empty area, in the design area. Right click. Right click. Then say it is. We can go with the not like this, not variables. Click on the parameters on the top. Click on the parameters. On the top you have parameters. Here try to declare a parameter. Declare a parameter. In the left side you can see new. You have three icons on the top. You have on the top three icons. It's not new. See, click on the add parameter. Put some parameter name here. Put something like param1. Put param1. Data type is what? It supports .NET data types, as I told. These are going to be different types of data types in the SSIS packages.
Okay.
We have basically Boolean type of data, integer type of data, date time, then followed by floating point data. So similarly we have string data. These are the types of data it supports. As far as this SSIS packages are concerned, they support the .NET data types. .NET data types are different, SQL Server data types are different. Remember that point. In the SQL Server, you have different type of data. In the SSIS, you have different. In SSIS, you have different type of data. SSIS supports actually .NET data types. We have .NET data types here. So when you have .NET data types like this, there can be a impedance match, impedance mismatch you can have, because the exact type you may not find in the SQL Server. Appropriate type in such cases you need to choose. This is exactly what these are going to be SQL. These are called as actually SSIS data types, or you can say .NET data types. Boolean means it's true or false value. Byte means 1 byte of data. 1 byte of data is going to be 0 to 255 or minus 128 to 127. Next other thing is date time data type you have here. Date time is nothing but date and time it is. You can take decimal. So in the case of decimal, it can support actually a integer as well as fractional. So both numbers are supported in the case of decimal. Something like 12.0, 13.0, they can be called as decimal numbers. We have a double data. In the case of double data also it supports same thing. Int 16, int 32, int 64 are going to be integer type of data. Int 16 means 2 bytes. Int 32 is going to be 4 bytes. Int 64 is how many? That is 8 bytes.
8 bytes.
So they can support both negative and positive. They can support both negative as well as positive. Okay. S byte is going to be signed byte. In the case of signed byte, by default byte supports 0 and only positive. But when you take S byte, it supports both negative and positive numbers. 1 minus 128 to 127 it finds. And as far as single type of data is concerned, it's single precision. Up to 6 digits in the after decimal point it supports. Exactly you can get up to 6 digits after the decimal point as far as single type of data is concerned. And when you look at the string type of data, string is going to be a string type of data. It's going to contain in this group of characters, and this is going to be Unicode character. String is going to be Unicode in this. Unicode basically means it can support ASCII characters as well as other characters also. Next thing is what uint 32, uint 64 you have. Uint meaning is unsigned integer. It's called as unsigned integer. It can support both signed as well as it supports only 0 and the positive. Unsigned is 0 and positive, but when you take simply int 16, it supports only 0. It supports both negative as well as positive. But as far as uint is concerned, it supports 0 and only positive. So like this, you have the data types available in the SSIS packages. These are the types of data available. They support .NET data types. These are going to support actually here .NET data types. Take here param1 as string now. Take the string. Take it as string. So here try to put some value. Default value, click in that area. Fine. You put some 1, 2, 3 in that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 also is taken as here number only. Just type 1, 2, 3. Fine. Now come into one more parameter. Another parameter you take this time, number you take. Write it as number. N1 you put. N1 int 32, default value take it as 0 in this. That is fine. Int 32 is okay. It's integer. Take 0.
Okay.
Now what to do? Open the control flow. Come to the control flow here. So here what you do, drag and drop one expression task. You have an expression task in this. Drag and drop expression task. Yes. Drag and drop expression task. So in this expression task what you do, click on that 2 times. Click 2 times on that. Here you need to calculate the values.
Okay.
Here expand that variables and parameters. Here take the param1. Drag and drop param1 into expression. Here see, sorry, not param1. N1 you take. On the top you have package N1. Select it and drag and drop into. No. Here you can see clearly after system variables package, $package, $N1 you see in this.
Oh, yeah.
Drag and drop into expression window in the bottom. Drag and drop, yes. Equal to you write there. Equal to, after that, equal to. Once again paste same thing. $package N1. Make it copy once again that. Paste here. Plus 1 after that you put. Plus 10 you put otherwise. Plus 10. Now try to evaluate expression. What do you get? See? If you click on the evaluate expression, what happens? See in this. Click on that. So what it says?
Showing an error.
Okay, so click on OK. Now here, just click on OK. This one. What it says here? Okay, this is going to be read only. Therefore, fine. Click on OK. Here, just cancel this here. Next thing, what you do? Right click again in the design area. Right click in the design area. Go to variables. Declare a variable. So variable name you put it as N2. Make the variable as N2. Variable name as N2. Yes. Here value you put as 0. Fine. Save it here. Save this. Okay. I mean come to again control. Come to this sub package. Click on that. Now go open the expression. Open the expression. Now again expand this here. Take the variable this time. User N2 you drag and drop into expression. Yes, into the expression you drag and drop. Equal to you write this time. Equal to. No. Without deleting that. Okay. Equal to. Here take the package N1. Put plus 100. Now try to evaluate this time. Evaluate the expression. It's giving 100 because package N1 value you have taken as 0. When you add 100 to 0, it's going to be 100. Like this. Now click on OK. What we have done, we have created variable N2 that we are evaluating in this. With the help of the expression, we are changing its value. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now expression task is available like this. Here next task, take a script task here. Drag and drop script task. Okay. The output of the expression task you give to script task. Select the expression task. Extend the green to script task. Open the script task. See, whenever you open here, you have like these parameters, read-only variables. Click on the read-only variables here. You can be running some C# code with this. Click on the 3 dots. From here, choose the variable name. What variable you need to pass here? The N2 variable you need to pass here. Drag and drop N2 variable here. No, 1 minute. It does not work. You need to check in the left side. In the left side, you have a checkbox. See? In the left side. Extreme left, you have a checkbox. Left, not right. I'm talking about left. You have a checkbox. See the extreme left. Click on that. Click on OK. Now this variable will be available to you in this. Click on OK. It's available. Next thing is what here? Click on. No. Don't click on OK. Edit script. You have a button. Edit script. It opens some window. Just wait for some time. It's going to open one window for you. So once you get window, you can write some code in that. Just wait. It's going to open for you SQL Server window. Breaking, voice is breaking. It is opening. Yes, Mahesh?
By using script task, we are going to get the script like we used to get like a MSF.
Sometimes the existing components, they cannot be useful to us. You cannot manage with the existing components. In such cases, you can use script task. You can write your own program with the help of that. You can do it.
Okay.
So whenever the current tools they are not supporting, in such cases you can use the script task. Scripting, that is. So for scripting there are no limitations. Whatever you want to do with script task you can do. The first time it's initializing, that's why it is taking some time. After that it can be very much fast. Now it has opened. See, here you have Vista projects, VASTA projects. Click on that. When it comes up, okay, you got the code now. You can come into main method. If you recall, have you done anything with the Java, Mahesh?
No, sir.
Anytime any code, little or more, with C# or with Java, have you learned C#? It's going to be C#, just like C# main method. This is the main method which you write in the C#. Now here you need to print the value which is available with the DTS. With the just there you had N2, try to print that value. Here write. You have a main method. See, public void main method.
Yeah.
In this main method. In the main method, just see above the DTS, DTS.task result above that line. Try to type. No, not there. Within the main method. Yes. After to do, yes, type there. Message box dot show. Message box. Select from the available with IntelliSense. It's coming up. Select it. Yes, click on
Message
that
box.
dot show, message box dot show, type dot, then take show, start the bracket. In the brackets you need to write it as DTS dot, right, DTS data transformation services dot variables, start the square bracket. No, square bracket, I'm saying about square bracket. In double quotes, user, type user, user, capital U you must use. Rest are lowercase. Colon, two times you put colon. No, not semicolon, colon. User, put colon, then write here N2, close double quotes, put a square bracket, close in square bracket, then write dot value, dot toString you put, dot toString, start and close bracket there.
Sorry?
Start a bracket. Method, how do you call a method? ToString methods. You have done with C#, you have to know about how to call ToString. Start and close bracket. This is a method. Close bracket. Close bracket. One more bracket you close.
Okay.
Semicolon you put. Semicolon. Now save it. After that, just move your cursor to the taskbar. Your taskbar actually gets hidden automatically. Completely move your mouse pointer into the bottom of the screen. Bottom of the screen. Further you move. It's not coming. The taskbar is not shown to you. Not that. Bottom in the sense I am talking about the taskbar. Where taskbar comes on the screen. Completely in the extreme bottom of the screen. No, not in the editor window. I am talking about come out from the editor window. Come out from editor window. Completely out. No, in the bottom I am saying. In the bottom. Completely in the bottom. You are not coming to bottom completely. Come to the end of the screen. Not with the scroll. See here in the bottom now what? No. Once again come. Here see. Click on this SSIS project 3. Just click on that. Auto hide feature you remove. Click on OK. Click on OK, Mahesh. Auto hide feature if you remove, this cannot be any problem. Click on OK. Yes, click on OK. Now what you do? Come to the main package.dtsx. Okay, open that. Don't do anything. No. Open means 2 times. If you click, automatically it opens. When you click 2 times on that, it's going to open. Fine. Now here, take the execute package task. Drag and drop that. Yes. Click on that 2 times. Here package, this is parameter bindings you need to take. Okay. So first of all, select the package. Click on that. What package exactly you are trying to execute? Click on the package name for project reference. Click in this. Just below that. Just below. Now choose from this the available packages. Sub package. Correct? We don't have any password in this. Now come to the parameter bindings. What parameter you have in this? Click on the click on add. Click on add here. What was the N1 is available to you? N1 is available to you here. So binding parameter or variable name. Here you need to bind a parameter. So this is what exactly system.cancel event you have here. So what you do, just once cancel this here. Cancel. Now cancel this one. Okay. Right click in this now. Right click. Go to the variables. Now in this what you do, add a new variable. My num, something like that, you try to add a number. My num. Okay, here go with the Try to enter some 1000 in this. The value put as 1000. That is fine. In 32 only put 1000. This is the value you have here. Now come to the main package.dtsx. Open the execute package task now. Open that. Here what you do, go with the parameter bindings. Yes. Choose here now. Click on add. This is what exactly you have taken my num, a new one, a number you have taken. That's fine. N1 only, not param1, N1. Because param1 is going to be string for you. Here take it. So my num you take in this. Click on that. From that you can get my num value. Just now you created a variable, not that, for the user that is going to be. Last one, that is, click on OK. Click on OK. Yes, OK, that is. What exactly we are doing? From this package to another package, you are sending variables. You are sending data from one package to another package. This is possible with 2012 and 2014. Prior to this was not possible. Now what exactly you can do? You can send values from one package to another package here. So you have created two packages. With the help of execute package task, we are going to execute another package. In the process, you can pass values from this current package to some other package. So when you execute this, what happens? It is going to invoke the other package, the sub package. In the sub package, it's going to invoke the main method, and it displays for you the value. Here, how much you gave? 1000, I think. From 1100 is going to display for you. Try to execute now this. Save first of all. Save this. Even if you don't save also, it gets saved, but it's always better to save.
Yeah, save.
Now execute this.
Should I click on tab?
Yes. Start executing.
1100.
1100 you are getting it. Click on OK. So from package 1 to package 2, now you are on. Now click on OK. When you click on OK, it stops. Completed.
Yeah.
So what happened here? We are showing it as message. That means from package 1 to package 2 you have sent data. So package 2 is nothing but sub package. From main package you are executing sub package. Like this, you can be calling one package from other package. Stop this please. Stop from running this one. So look into toolbox. Understood this concept here?
Yeah.
How to create variables, how to exchange parameters. How to exchange parameters among the packages you understood. Parameters you can be having at the package level. So at the package level you can declare parameters. Even project params are also possible. Project params, when you want to execute at the time you can use. But here these are going to be package params. In the case of project params, all the parameters are available everywhere. In every package they are going to be available. But the package params are going to be available only in the concerned package. Here what we do, we share the values. We are sending values from one package to another package param. You can send values from one package to another package with the help of the parameters. To share data from one among the packages, you require parameters. With the help of that, you can do it. Okay, other thing is what we have used expression task. Expression task can evaluate on the fly for us. On the fly that can be evaluating for us. It can evaluate on the fly as far as expression task is concerned. Sometimes you can take a random number also can be sent. So you can take a variable. For that variable you can have values which can be getting generated randomly. Once again come to here the main package. Come to main package. Open the variables here. Try to open variables. Not that, variables answering. Yes, click on that. Here go with the expression. For my number, go with the expression. Click on the expression. Yes. So here you can use some functions with the help of mathematical functions. Take mathematical function. Any random function do we have? C, RAND anywhere? Do you have anything like random function? You have round function, but there is no random function available to you in this. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay. Similarly, it's not possible here. Don't go with expression. Therefore, cancel. Click on the cancel. You are assigning some value for this. This is okay. Okay. Once again, come to the main package user interface. Before you execute package, here also take a script task.
Okay.
So just move it down a little bit. Execute package task, you move a little bit down. Little bit down here. So take now script task. So in the script task, what you do, you are going to pick a random number for mynum. For mynum, you are going to pick a random number. This one. Through the code, we can do it. So here write. First of all, change name for the script task. On that, try to put some name. Script to generate a random number, you write. Script to generate a random number. Okay, you are going to generate a random number like this. Random number. Open the script task. Here see one point to remember. You can have here read-only variables, read-write variables. In previous example, we were passing only read-only variable. Correct?
Yeah.
Read-only variable meaning is what? From your current package, from the other tasks, you are going to send a variable to main method. It can accept only variables for reading purpose. It cannot modify them. Read-only meaning is what? You cannot modify. But when you take it as read-write variable, you can modify that. Click on the read-write variables here. Click on the read-write variables. Click on this here. Choose the variable name as mynum. Click on that. It's going to show select by clicking on the left side. Yes, click on OK. Now open the edit script. Click on the edit script. Edit script. When you click on the edit script, open by clicking on the edit script. Is it opening, Mahesh?
Yeah.
Why I am getting some noise from your side today?
Nice.
With computer, it's not clear. Speech is not clear, Mahesh. So here in the main method, try to create a random object. There is a class called as random. With the help of random class, we can make it.
Okay.
So to do, add your code. After that, try to do this. Write the random. Type the random. Select that. Already it's coming. Select it. Select it by clicking to give a space. Then write object RND. Object RND. No. OBJ RND. Just you need to put OBJ RND. This equal to new random. Right, equal to new random. Give a space, then put new random. No. How you create an object? New you type new. Give a space, then after that write new random. Okay, select and after that put the brackets. Start and close brackets. Random, not random. Random, that is random class. It was giving you everything in the IntelliSense. Capital R is required. Yes, at the end you put a semicolon. Semicolon you put, press enter key. Next write here int num equal to int num, give a space, write num equal to, space you must keep between them. Int num equal to, write object RND dot, obj RND dot, obj RND dot, RND dot, write it as next. You take next. In the brackets, write it as select that. Write it as some 10,000. Up to 10,000, you take number. Close the bracket. Semicolon you put. Here write next. DTS dot
In the same way.
Press enter key. Enter key, press right next. DTS dot, not next. Next in the sense, I am writing next statement. I am saying you that.
Okay.
DTS dot variables. Take variables. After that, start the square bracket. In the double quotes, put user. You have a user variable there. User, capital U. Put colon. You need to put 2 times colons.
Okay.
Then after that, what you give there? My num. How you declare variable in the same manner? My num. Put my num. Yes. Close the double quotes. Double quotes. I am saying not single. Open the. Close the bracket. Square bracket. The dot value equal to num you put semicolon. Like this you are trying to change the value. Put save it now. Come to the package. Click on OK. Automatically that also gets closed for you. Now this time, what you do, this green color extend to execute package task. It's a workflow. I mean, first that has to be finished, then you should come to this. Now execute. You're getting how much? 5719. Click on OK. Stop it. Go to the package again, main package. Once again try to execute that. This time you should get different value. Execute again.
Okay.
What value you are getting this time? Same value or different value? Different value you got?
Yeah.
So once again run and see whether you get 5000 or this time something different. Let us see. You got 131. So what is happening here? Random values we are generating. So script task we are using in both the places. First place is what? It is with the main package, and the other thing is what? Sub package. In the main package and sub package, in both the places you are using with the help of that you are generating. So this is nothing but script task. This is called as script task. With the help of that you could do it. Stop it from executing. Understood this concept here?
Yeah.
You can pass to script task both read only variables or write variables. Both are possible there. You can pass read only variables or you can write both read and write variables. Okay, stop it from getting executed. So either you can pass read only variables or both read and write variables. Both you can pass in that.
Okay.
Fine. So we have seen even file system task also. We need to look into FTP task. For the purpose of FTP task, first of all, we need to have IIS. Have you downloaded IIS in your system?
IIS, yeah, I think.
So can you go to Chrome browser? There you try to type localhost. Not that. No. Not that, Mahesh. Just open the browser. Open the Chrome browser.
Okay. So what should I do?
Just type localhost. Yes, press enter key. Just type. What is happening is this: you have few images. They are shown to you. So like this, you could upload few images. I think into this. This is basically what localhost.
Okay.
Now come to the yes. Now what you do? FTP. Okay, it is available to you. Have you uploaded any images into this?
Yeah, long way we have done.
Long way. I mean, using package you have done. How you have done this?
You have done long way.
Okay. Now come to come to this. Now here what you do? Go to administration. Go to administration. See this IIS administration. Go to IIS administration. You are typing there. just now. Right click and run as administrator in the bottom. Right click and run as administrator. Now FTP, if FTP is available, you can start creating, open the FTP server. Yes. FTP users try to create. You have any FTP users?
Yeah, user isolation.
Okay, not user isolation. Anywhere FTP addresses can you create? See, fine. Click on that FTP user isolation. Okay, FTP root directory, username directory, sites. Can you expand the sites here? Expand sites here. My FTP. Right click on the my FTP. Here see, manage FTP site. Go to manage FTP site. You cannot do anything like that. Fine, this is edit permissions. Can you click on the edit permissions? Okay, we don't have anything like this. Fine, click on cancel. You need to create actually, expand my FTP there. You cannot create anyone like this. Okay, fine. Can you go to content view? In the right side, you click on the content view in the bottom, bottom. Yes, yeah, content view, click on that. So you cannot be FTP site defaults you have here. Add the FTP site, new FTP site, try to add there.
Okay.
Put it as SSIS FTP. FTP you put. Now click on the physical path. Don't give any name in between them, please. SSIS and FTP, don't put any space. FTP you put. Click on the physical path. Put some folder. Some folder you try to put. Make a new folder in the D drive somewhere. Try to put that. Okay. So this can be, is it new folder name or some name you have for that?
It's a new folder.
New folder only, that is? But new folder is meaningless always. Try to put some names, proper names are required always. If it's a new folder, that may not be correct. SSIS1, SSIS2 also again wrong, that is. You should have proper names in that. So try to rename the new folder into something else. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, otherwise take the folder 1, 2, 3, 4 which is available for you. So choose 1, 2, 3, 4. Click on OK. Physical path for this. Click on next. So assign port number 21. Click on next here. No, certificate is not required. No SSL. Click on that. Click on no SSL. Click on next. Okay, so allow access to. Click on this here. Allow access to specified all users. Click on anonymous users. Anonymous users. Click on OK. Both permissions read and write you put. Yes, finish. So these are the files available to you in this. Okay. So now is everything completed? Close this now. Try to open this particular FTP path. How you are opening previously FTP? Start the FTP started actually for you. Find that is. Now close this. Start. Click on start anyhow here. Once I click on the start, it seems it is not started. Once again come to yes, FTP. To come to the FTP part, Not like that, not like FTP. First of all, you need to start that particular administration. You take IIS administration once again. Take IIS administration. Try to see in that. Take IIS administration, from there try to do. Okay, here start the FTP server. Expand that. In the left side you have, no. In the left side you have, see, Mahesh. In the left side completely expand. You expand sides here. Click on the SSIS FTP, right click. Start that, right click and start that server. Manage FTP site. In the manage FTP site always you have that. Start that. So port number you need to change in that case. Try to change different port number. Already my FTP is using port number 21. Try to change it then. Manage FTP site. No, not permissions. Okay, advanced settings. You can use here port number, bindings, port number some 25 you take, or 2020 you take. Go to basic settings. From basic settings try to do. Cancel here this one. Go with the basic settings. In the right side you have basic settings, see? Right side. Yes. Otherwise go with the not advanced. You have, see, bindings and basic settings. Click on the bindings first. Here you can change probably port number. Close that. No, it's not available here. Close. Go with the bindings. You change the port number to something different. Edit. Click on the edit. So here port number you give 2121 you put. 2121. That's all. Click on OK. Click on close. Try to start the port now. This one, manage FTP site. Click on restart. Already started that one. Restart. Now try to see from the browser. From browser try to open the FTP site, SSIS FTP, in the same manner. No. You cannot get like that. You just type there, localhost / what is the name of that? Other slash. No, other slash you need to put. Right there. SSIS FTP. Press enter key. It's not showing. Therefore, try to put there colon. What was the port number you have used? 2121, I think. Put FTP protocol otherwise in the beginning. FTP colon / remove all that. FTP colon / colon. In the place of localhost, try to put it as SSIS FTP. Press enter. So try to do one thing. Localhost only you put there. Now in the place of SSIS FTP, try to put localhost. Press enter key. So it's not showing anything. Localhost only showing you. Okay. Once again come to the FTP, the IIS manager, come there. Here see, edit permissions, basic settings, view applications you have here. My FTP, can you expand my FTP? Can you access my FTP at least?
No.
Right click my FTP. Okay, here edit permissions and virtual create binding. Refresh. Manage FTP site. Come to manage FTP site. So not restart advanced settings. You cannot browse anything from here. So localhost is coming for you in this. Okay. Can you look into properties for this? Where exactly it is set? Stop it from running. Just stop it. Yes. Now go to browser window. No, browser. Once again press enter key there. It's not available now. Okay, that means the server is stopped for you. Now this time try to type in the place of localhost. Try to put SSIS FTP. Put in the place of localhost SSIS FTP. Colon you put 2121. Colon 2121. Press enter key. Not available. Still, it's not available for us. Fine. Now come to the package. After restarting those things, they will be getting affected. Now take the third package in this. SSIS packages, right click on that, try to take another package. But what was the username and password you had for the local host? You have given any username and password, Mahesh? When you created FTP?
No.
I think you have given some username and password, but it's not. Okay. Without that, it cannot be done. So I think it created some time back. Okay. Let us try to do with the local host only in this. Yes, FTP task basically we use for file operations using our remote FTP.
Okay.
So here we try to drag and drop. Okay, we created actually FTP. Fine. Now what you do, drag and drop FTP task. New package you take. New package you call it as FTP operations. Instead of having package, put FTP. So open the okay, drag and drop this here. Then FTP task data you have taken. FTP connection you take. In the case of FTP connection, you need to have click on the FTP connection. FTP connection you take, localhost just you put localhost. New connection, FTP connection you need to make in this. Server name is what? Localhost. Username is anonymous. Click on test connection. No, 212, just 21 you put, not 2121, just put 21. Okay, click on test connection.
Actually, we have stopped the FTP, right? So we have
Yes, you need to start, correct. Start again. Start. Okay, now come to that and try to test connection with this. Yes, succeeded. Click on OK. Now click on the next tab called as file permission. In the left side, if you come, click on OK. Click on OK. So try to here see file transfer. Second tab you take. This is what local path variable, false, local path. Then this is remote path. Click on that local path. New connection, a file connection you take. Existing file only, click on browse. Choose a file. From desktop, some file you take and try to upload into server. Not into 1, 2, 3, 4. See, what is the point in putting from that? It's wrong actually. Input files you take. Even not that, already those files are available, Mahesh. If you try to show those files, there is no meaning. Try to come into some other output files you take. So from here, result you take, click on result, open. Result should be moved now into, click on OK. Now here see, is remote path variable, remote path. Click on the remote path, remote path. Click on that. So this is what location / localhost you put. Just put localhost. Yes. Click on OK. Click on OK here. Now try to execute this package. Okay, what is the reason? See, click on this in the bottom. If you go to progress, what do you get? See in that. Connection manager error is saying here. See, connection manager error.
Yeah.
FTP connection manager error. Click on that and see. No, just below in the bottom. Not that. That is just showing you. But what type of error that is? It's going to show you. Connection manager, FTP connection manager error. Move towards right side. That one. Okay. Copy that into yes. Copy into Notepad and see. Paste here and see. Mahesh, will you do one thing tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Tomorrow, will you join around 7 p.m. your time?
7 p.m. tomorrow, yes, sure.
Yes, because see reports, we are working with reports. When we are working with reports, my system actually is running very, very slow. So reports, even for you also, it can be covered in my opinion.
Yeah, sure.
If you join, that will be fine. In fact, using your computer, it can be done. So here in the what it says, system cannot find the path specified. So in the local host, where exactly local host is having path. Okay, close that local host. Then try to specify the file. What is the file name and folder name in the local host? So where exactly your files are coming now? Right click on the myFTP here. Right click on the myFTP. See the properties. This is edit bindings. Click on that. Edit bindings. This is FTP 21. It's showing fine. But exactly where the files are coming up. The previous files you are showing where they are available, where they are kept actually. No. Where are the files? No. MyFTP. With MyFTP we are having some files. If you open from browser, where are the files available exactly? Not that. No. Where is the location for that? Yes. Not this. Just when you put localhost, automatically these are coming up for you. Localhost. So where are they available? Exactly where these are located files? All these are. 1 minute. Where are they available? Not in the downloads, I think. Not in the downloads. You uploaded, but where are they uploaded? No, not this folder. Somewhere you have uploaded those folders. Come to the C drive. inetpub you open. In the C drive you open inetpub. C drive. Open inetpub. Not like that. From the folder, from here, yes. Open inetpub. inetpub you have seen, fourth one. No, here you can see clearly. 1, 2, 3, 4. inetpub. Open the inetpub folder. Open www root, FTP root you have seen. Open the FTP root. Do you have any files in this? There are no files in this. Okay. Come back by one step. You come back. Go with the www root. You have ASP client, but where are the files available to you? So where did we upload the files? FTP. Once again come to the FTP virtual directory. I think we created. Once again come to FTP manager. Here see, click on the default website. Expand that. Expand default website. Expand it. Expand ASP.NET client. System web you expand. Expand this one. No files are available, that is fine. Expand MyFTP. Select MyFTP. So here FTP browsing. Click on the FTP directory browsing. You have fourth icon in this. Fourth one. Open that. Open that. Okay. Where is the path for this path? Where did we keep? Okay, so somewhere you have saved the files. Where you have saved that file? Oh, once again, click on the MyFTP here. MyFTP. This is here. See the view applications. Click on the view applications or view virtual directories. Come to view virtual directories. Yes. Physical path. You don't have any virtual directory for this. Once again, come back. Yes. Here see advanced settings. Otherwise go to explore. On the top you have explore. See, go to explore. Okay, this one is what you created this PC root volume FTP server, correct? FTP server is available. Fine. Now come to the your SSIS package. Now open this particular control flow. Here open that. Here try to specify file transfer. Here localhost / FTP server you put remote path / localhost here. See in the bottom.
Okay.
/ what FTP server / FTP server you put. FTP server. Yes. Now click on OK. Try to execute once again. Not getting executed. Now this time what are the problems? See, execution results. No, with execution results only you can get that one. In passive mode it says if FTP task failed. Okay, I think this is giving some kind of when you get connected to FTP server, in that case you can get once again open the connection SSIS package. Yes. Open that again. Stop on failure true. It is FTP task. File transfer. Click on the file transfer. Okay, localhost FTP server, local path it is. Again come to general once. Come to general. Open the FTP connection. In the bottom, click on OK here. In the bottom you find FTP connection manager. Click on OK. Okay, fine. Click on OK. Open that. Clicking 2 times on that. Localhost it is server name. /FTP server you try. Uncheck this passive mode. Uncheck passive mode here. Okay. FTP task / put there FTP server. Put /FTP server. Server name. Test connection. Okay. Click on OK. Then remove that FTP server. Fine. Now test connection. Click on OK. Again click on OK, then try to work with that. Yes, execute once again. You need to, what it says, firewall has allow access. Click on that. Yes, click on allow access. Stop it and try to run again. Stop it from running. Again try to run this. It's not allow like this. FTP is not so simple. So local host on the local system you cannot do FTP first of all. We'll solve this problem tomorrow. Sometime we practice on this. Okay, so whatever videos I have sent, go through them, Mahesh. Tomorrow you log in please at 7:30 my time. That's going to be around 7 because reports can be completed. You can complete quickly, then you can practice more and more, Mahesh. Don't miss please tomorrow.